Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 17th of September 2014. I've got my cup of coffee, and it's time for DeMoNiK's Daily Dose. So, to the news. Ubisoft has released a trailer for a new mode that's going to be featured in FarCry 4 called the Arena, which sees you fighting up against, it looks like humans as well as animals. I mean, tigers and lions in an old-style sort of gladiatorial arena with people shouting at you. Looks really interesting. They had an event at PAX Prime to show off this mode as well, where they had people dress up in real, anyone at a PAX Prime, you could go and enter a queue and dress up as these animals and fight in an arena for, I think it was copies of the game or that kind of thing, or shirts and stuff like that at the event. And they've released a little video showing off the mode and this PAX Prime arena that they had as well, and I'll put it in the description below. It's quite funny to watch, and check it out. Twitch announced yesterday that it finally has an app on Chromecast, so you will be able to watch Twitch TV streams if you actually have the Chromecast little device. It's also introduced sort of a service where any Android device can become a remote control for the Chromecast. So basically, if you want to have a Twitch TV stream on your TV, what you do is you can click through the app on your cell phone, click it through to the TV. What it'll do is then bring up the chat display from that relevant stream in your phone and send the picture to the TV, which is actually quite a neat little thing. And if you can do that in multiple instances around the house as well, so you can do it. You can have one person watching one stream on a phone while another person watches it on TV. So it's really cool functionality coming out of them. It's really about time that they did it. I know people that have Chromecast that complain they can never watch Twitch TV streams. Well, now you can. It's not really much of an announcement, but more of something that I found quite funny. Microsoft, when they announced that they will be merging with or be buying out Mojang, they also made a couple of other announcements. A new keyboard for their tablets that can run with iOS and Mac tablets and all sorts of things, and a mouse as well, just a standard Microsoft mouse, new iteration. And they also announced the Xbox controller for the computer, for the PC. It's going to be coming to PC, and it's basically it's exactly the same price as an Xbox One controller, and it's just comes with a USB cord. Basically, that's all it is. And all the sites that I was reading, people were complaining, and they were like, "Oh, it's just an Xbox One controller." But what did they expect it to be? It's called the Xbox One controller for PC. I mean, of course, it's going to be just an Xbox One controller. I don't get their lot. They were like, "Oh, we really expected something more from this," and I'm just like, "But what more do you expect? It's just a controller with a cable. What more do you need?" Goat Simulator, the world's favorite beat 'em up game, feel dirty for telling that joke, is now available on iOS and Android devices. Yay! It's like maybe an hour worth of fun. I've played it. I reviewed it actually, and it's okay. It started out as a game jam from Coffee Stain Studios, and that became so popular on the internet with a little trailer that it was eventually made into a game. Coffee Stain Studios then said they weren't going to further develop the game. It was just going to be single player, just for the one map. They've since, and there wouldn't be multiplayer. They've since added multiplayer, added a new map, and now it's coming out on iOS and Android devices. So they've kind of backstepped on that one because it's just like a free cash camel for them. They're just milking money off of this. It costs $9.99, so $9.99, about 110 Rand to buy. So yeah, that's something. In what is definitely the sneakiest announcement for today, World of Warcraft Blizzard, have announced that they will be purging characters' names for World of Warcraft for characters that haven't logged in for a while, before the 6.0.2 patch. So basically before Warlords of Draenor release. So this is, I mean, it's so sneaky because they've been lacking in subscribers. They've dropped, their subscriber rate has dropped to under 6 million or something like that, if I remember the article. So it's dropped as low as they have ever expected it to be, and they even had a developer, one of the lead developers, say that they didn't expect the numbers to rise that much with the latest expansion. Even though I have few friends that are considering playing World of Warcraft again. But now you might not have a choice. I know quite a few friends that might just actually purchase a month's worth of game time so they can keep their character just in case they ever decide to play again. So I actually think that this may just be a little bit of a ploy to try and get the user numbers up before the release of Warlords of Draenor. It's sneaky by them, but I mean, you've got to give them credit. So well played, Blizzard. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the news for today. I'm going to take my cup of coffee and be on my merry way, playing through Metro and Archage for the rest of the day. If you want to join me on Archage, I will be on the European server Ayer, A-I-E-R. So if you feel like hitting me up to jam some Korean MMO, then feel free to do so. Please feel free to like and subscribe this video, all the rest of it down below, and until tomorrow, keep on gaming.